Can you tell us your name and where you're from first?
Hi, my name is Xiaofu Ju. I'm from China
When did you start to play the piano?
at the age of 4
And why did you start?
because I thought it was a toy. And then after I began it, I found out it's too late to escape. And I deeply fell in love with this.
So from the beginning, you've thought that you want to become a pianist.
Not exactly in the beginning, but in the beginning I forced my parents to buy it for me. The decision for becoming a pianist, I would say it's around when I was 18.
18.
Yeah.
And was there a specific event?
Yes, I got the luck to study with the legendary pianist Jörg Demius for 1 year, and unfortunately, he passed away after that. So I was his last student, and he left me some very important last words before, like 10 minutes before his death. And then that was the moment that made me really want to do it as my entire life.
Wow, that's an
Yeah.
amazing story. If you could pick one score to go on a lonely island with, which would it be?
Wohnen Tempel Klavier.
The World Temperate Clavier?
Yeah,
First or second book?
both.
You can only pick one.
Well, but the publishing house make it separate. It was supposed to be one book, you know.
Sure.
Although if I have to choose, then maybe the second one.
Okay. Okay. Is there a piece that you never want to play again?
Tchaikovsky Piano Concerto Number 1.
Why?
I played it many times, and I think that Rubinstein roasted it for a very good reason. Just personal opinion.
Okay. So you don't like it anymore?
In terms of texture and piano writing on the keyboard. I mean, I like it. It's a very good piece, but not as great as all the other great pieces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you ever thought about quitting the piano?
Always. And the answer was always no.
And when do you think of quitting?
Every year I would have this thought, like, oh, why am I doing this? You know, I try to find a good reason for me to keep doing this. And then maybe I realized that I don't need a reason to do it, because it's already a part of my life. It is my life, not only a part of. Yeah. I think the life of being a pianist, not only a pianist, as a professional artist, it's getting harder and harder as the age grows, because you face pressures from all kind of perspectives, life, money, whatsoever, and including the global situation, political situation. It's very dangerous for artists, but I guess we just have to keep our purest heart and keep working on it.
What profession would you choose if you wouldn't play piano?
I actually have another profession.
It is?
I'm a published poet. I have 2 books. Yeah, but if not for this, I would become a neuron scientist, perhaps.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you have a specific ritual before going on stage?
It depends on where. I have different rituals in different kind of places. Let's say if I'm in a good mind state, then I just go on there with quite good confidence. And if I'm too nervous or too tired, I drink coffee, I slap my face, you know, before going on stage. I actually just did that 2 weeks ago in a recital in China. I was so jet lagged. My body was in 4 a.m. and I had to play this, 90 minutes of music. And in the backstage, I was like, wake up. Yeah.
And this went well?
It was okay.
Okay.
I would say it was merely okay. Yeah.
What do you love to do the most besides playing piano?
Well, like I just said, I'm a poet. I write I read and write. Yeah. And I also like watching films. I started constantly watching films when I was 14. So I've watched quite some films. Yeah. My favorites are Andrei Tarkovsky, Akira Kurosawa from Japan, and I also love the French New Wave cinema. Jean-Luc Godard, it's all amazing. Yeah.
Is there something funny that happened to you during your career as a musician?
define funny? Hilarious?
Yeah, something like this. And I don't know, when you've been performing, something funny happened. I don't know.
Oh yeah, actually, in the same recital, the jet-lag recital I played 2 weeks ago, I was talking to the audience, and at the moment, I came up with an idea of telling them a joke, and I did. And it was very hilarious. The joke was, a pianist walks into a theater and find out there is no piano, and what should he do? And my answer was, to this question was becoming a stand-up comedian. And somehow, they get it, and everybody was laughing. Yeah.
No, that's
It was my first time trying to actually tell a joke. Is that a joke? Maybe. Yeah, it's a very strange, strange joke. Yeah.
Is there a piece that you always wanted to play but didn't until now?
If you asked me the question 6 months ago, I would say Gaspard de la Noël, but now I finally got it in my hands. I would say Scriabin Sonata number 10 and 5. Yeah, I always wanted to try.
Oh, that's still on your list.
Yes, it's on my list. Also Ravel's Miroir and Valse Noble Sentimentale. Oh, I could go on with this. Prokofiev number 2. I mean, not the sonata, the concerto. Yeah. A lot of stuff. Yeah.
Good pieces, all good pieces. Do you get stage fright?
I used to, but now it's getting better. Now I wouldn't say the nervous that I have before stage is stage fright. I'm not afraid of the stage. I just, my nerves comes from self-contemplating too much and often over-worried and overthinking about things. Sometimes it's there and I get very uncomfortable. Sometimes it's not there, then I just play good, yeah.
And what do you do if it's there?
You fight it. You have to try to negotiate with yourself. You have to try to make peace with yourself. Try to be friend with the environment, with the air, the green room that you are sitting in, or with the piano on stage, with the audience, whatsoever. Yeah, you cannot try to actually fight it. Think about, I gotta go through this. This never works. Yeah, you have to ease up and try to be friends with the environment that your situation is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you balance your social life with your professional life?
Well, I'm an extroverted person, and I don't think about balancing it. Actually, it's natural for me. Yeah, when I have to work, I just say bye-bye. I have to go practice. Then, if I have to social, then I just go into the crowd like a fish in the water. I flow with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which moments bring you the most joy in life of a pianist?
I had a lot. The recent one, actually we're talking about it. The recent one was when I recorded Liszt Sonata in my album, and the first run through in the peak moment, in the second, in the Andante sostenuto, I was crying. I felt that I was not the same that was playing the piano, that was making the music. Instead, I was merely a vessel for music, and I just let it happen, and the music speaks through my body. It happened very naturally, and in my subjective, I felt that I heard what the music was talking about, what Liszt was talking about. And then I felt that I understood my life better, because that piece is like life, it constantly gives you unlimited surprises and traps. Isn't that just like life, right? So at the moment I was so happy, not just happy. It's a synthetic feeling, and I was just moved, and then I was crying, not only being emotional, but just being into that flow of mind state. Really, yeah, one of my greatest moments.
That sounds really wonderful.
Yeah, thank you.
One last question. Why did you join the festival?
Well, Jussi sent me a message on Instagram, and I looked into the festival. I said, great, why not? Well, I think, okay, if I have to give reasons, then I always loved the form of a music festival. You know, we're in a rather comparatively protected environment. We are working together to make the festival happen, and we're making friends, and we're making good music. It's not like you have the pressure of doing your best, and if you do not, then some music critics will kill you. It's not like that. You know, it's a very good academic and friendly experience. So this is my genuine thought about music festivals in general. And well, since it's in Berlin, I love the city a lot, and I love the faculty. I mean, in the festival a lot, and we even get a chance to play at the Kammermusiksaal in Berliner Philharmoniker. So I said, wow, this is amazing. And you know, I'm based in Hanover right now, so it's like 1.5 hour train ride. Also, this time I came from China, but yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would say that's the reason.
Thank you, Xiaofu.
Thank you.